Om. Hi, my name is Nate from Elite Personal Training. This is my last installment, and I wanted to be on meditation and what meditation means to me. Now, I'm no expert on meditation. However, I've been practicing over the last 10 months of being able to use breathing as a way of being able to calm myself and calm down the anxiety, calm down the self-doubt, calm down the self-depression and things like this that has been going in and out of my life over my lifetime. So it's funny that, as I've gotten older, I've had to really focus on my mindset. And I didn't know why, just recently, I didn't know why I've been going through this whole, anxiety and feeling a little bit depressed and feeling self-doubt. And part of it was because I was always thinking. Now, when you're thinking all the time, right? When you start thinking about things and you go on to another thought and on to another thought. Now, what I found is like if I can get silence in my day, that anxiety and that depression and that self-doubt starts to go away. Because at the end of the day, what have I got anything to be depressed about? I've got 2 working arms and 2 working legs and I'm healthy and, I've got family at home, I've got a great business that I run. So why do I feel anxious? And the biggest part is because I was not having that time for silence. But the only problem is with meditation is like, it's the whole esoterical thing and you feel like it's got to be Zen, you've got to be getting it from the source and all of these sort of things, and it's a bit too airy-fairy. So I found it really hard to meditate, and I went through a cycle of going through using a cheese stick to be able to do meditation, and I found that was just not cutting it. So what I actually started to do is I actually met a guy that has a meditation app, and he's been meditating for 20 years. And I've been using that app to be able to help myself meditate. Now, what is it? Basically, it's just diaphragmatically breathing and focusing on the now, as opposed to focusing on the future and focusing on the past, focusing on the now and just belly breathe. Now, people say to me the thought comes in my head and then I'm not meditating. That's natural. So what you really need to focus on is when you have that thought, you let it pass through you and then you bring it back to your breathing again and then you diaphragmatically breathe. Now, like I said, I'm no expert on meditation. However, what the experience that I've got from it lately is that when I have that one thought, instead of going into another thought and into another thought, into another thought, I get that thought, I let it go through me, and then I go back to my breath. I'll have another thought that comes in, I'll let it go through me, I'll bring it back to my breath, and I'll spend 10 to 20 minutes just doing it that way. And at the end of that 20 minutes, I feel so much more relaxed. And it's not something that you can do just one day and you think, oh great, I'm done, meditation's fantastic. You have to do it on a daily basis. And it's a little bit like a drug. Having it on a daily basis allows you to relax more and more and more. And it becomes like an addiction for me. So now it's like every day I have to have this meditation. And it's so much better than reaching for that bottle of wine or, going out and partying to be able to get that stress relief. Allowing yourself to be able to meditate just for that 10 minutes, 20 minutes is such a release. And like I said, meditation is merely just belly breathing. Now, the app that I was just talking about, it's this one here. It's called Address Stress. And as I said, the great idea with it is you've got to do it over a 14-day challenge. And when you do it over 14 days, it allows you to really get into being present in the moment. And as I said, it's so easy because it's only 2 minutes. Who has got 2 minutes? Everyone's got 2 minutes. So even if you're on the bus, even if you're catching the train, even if you're sitting on the toilet, you still got 2 minutes to be able to do this, right? So this is the app that I use, and I highly recommend if you've never done meditation before, this is a great way to give you baby steps to get into it. Because it only takes as much as 2 minutes to help you relax. Now, the other book that I've been using as well is called The Miracle Morning. That's actually started my path through using meditation. So if you haven't got this book, check it out, Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. It's a fantastic book and it's changed my life completely. Now, please do not believe what I say. I want you to try these things. And then if you do not get what you're getting, then you can come back and say, poo-poo, Nathan, you're wrong. But if you do please let me know if you've gotten better from using the Miracle Morning or the